I am a very stylish girl.
Hey everybody, the TheTribalButterfly's back again. Okay, so today's request video comes from Sapphire X Fire, and if you have been watching my videos for a while, then you might remember that name. Sapphire X Fire is actually kind of awesome for sending me really cool questions, so thank you again, Sapphire X Fire, and here we go with your video. Oh, and before I start answering questions, I just want to say, Formula 27, today I am showing my ensemble of a gray and a white striped sweater vest, or sweater dress, and my hair's down, which I know is boring, but I accented it with a hat, which is very Carmen Sandiego, I think, and just some beads enclosed in fabric necklace. So, I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so let's get to her questions. So, Sapphire X Fire asks, you work so hard all the time. Do you ever want to settle down with someone and start a family? Okay, this question could probably take up the entire video, but I will do what I can to make sure that it doesn't. No! To make a long story short, I think different people find different things to be what brings them their joy and what brings them their happiness. And to me, settling down just sounds like settling down, you know, or just settling, you know. For me, that's not what would make me happy. What makes me happy is doing costume design. And I would not want to settle down and not do that, or do that less, so that I could have a family. To me personally, and this doesn't mean that I'm bashing it for anybody else, but for me personally, starting a family is the last thing I would ever want to do. Like, I'm not really a child person. I don't have the desire to have the babies. And for me, it would just feel like I was tied down and was being unable to do what I wanted to with my life. So no, I never feel like I want to stop doing what I'm doing and have a family. To me, that would be quitting. So no, I do not feel the need to settle down and to start a family. And also, you gotta remember, I mean, there's different types of families. There's not just, you know, a husband and a wife with a kid. There's also like your friends and your roommates and, you know, significant others. That can be a family. You know, you don't actually have to have a ring on your finger and a child tugging at your pant leg in order for you to have a family. So I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I feel like I'm exactly where I want to be, doing exactly what I want to do. So nothing could make me happier than just doing what I want to do right now. Except for maybe like winning the lottery. I'm not gonna lie, that would make me pretty happy. But I don't play it, so I think that ruins my chances of winning. Number 2, what is on your Christmas list this year? Assuming you celebrate Christmas because of your previous videos. I do celebrate Christmas, but I don't really have anything on my list. I'm not really the kind of person who has ever really made lists of what I want. And I'm really practical, so I don't know, I can't really think of anything. I mean, I'm weird because I'm practical. I like things that I'm going to use, but at the same time I really like things that I'm not going to use, like toys and stuff. The only things I can think of off the top of my head that I would like for Christmas is this pair of boots that I'm actually about to go out and buy right now anyway. And, well, they're not expensive. They're really cheap, and I kind of need them for events that I have to go to. Blah. Unfortunately, I can't go out in my snow pants and running shoes like I'd like to. So, appearances, man, they suck. Or candy apples. I love candy apples. So I like those. If anybody wants to send me candy apples, go for it. I don't know if they'll last in the mail, though. And Hello Kitty. I love everything Hello Kitty. So anything Hello Kitty, I like. Number 3, can we see a picture of your Christmas tree? I tried taking pictures of my tree. I'll show them to you now. So this is my tree, and it's really sad looking because I put a bunch of garland in front of the lights on one point, so it looks like there's no lights on that part of the tree. So that's kind of, you know, disappointing. But where you will see the tree very well, so don't worry, you will get some good footage of my tree. Are you going home for Christmas? No, I'm not, and this is actually going to be the very first year that I don't go home for Christmas, so it's kind of sad, but there's reasons, and you know, like, it's way more expensive to fly home for Christmas, and there's all those pushy people on the flights, and there's blizzards and delays, and it's just so frustrating. So I'm not doing it this year. It's too expensive and I can't afford it, so I'm gonna save the money and just stay home or stay here and have Christmas with my friends out here. So that'll be good. You know, because there's a lot of us out here who aren't going home for Christmas, so we're just gonna spend it with each other, which I think is really nice. What is one of the songs you listen to most often? I don't really listen to the radio or specific bands or anything like that. Actually, I'm really into songs from like the 40s, so I like to listen to old stuff like that. Specifically, I have been playing a lot of Fallout lately, and I mostly, I'm not gonna lie, I mostly played Fallout 3 to listen to GNR radio because I freaking love the songs on it, so pretty much anything from that game I enjoy. 6. What is your favorite animal? I can't really pick one, they're all awesome, and I worked at a zoo and vet and everything for so long that it's hard to pick just one. But I mean, if I had to pick one, I would obviously say a bunny, because I had a bunny and I love Alice in Wonderland, and I have bunnies tattooed around my ankle, which was my first tattoo. So yeah, I would have to say bunnies if I had to pick one. 7. If you could have any animal in the world as a pet, what would it be? Oh, does it have to be like a real life animal? Because I wouldn't mind a dragon. Are you kidding me? I could ride that thing to work. I wouldn't have to worry about like the bus anymore or being late or anything. I would just ride it. And it flies, so I don't have to worry about traffic. Number 8. Do you plan to start a new line of clothes similar to your Wonderland Lolita collections? When I was designing Wonderland Lolita, I was considering making a secondary line to it called Lolita Through the Looking Glass, and it was going to have all of the inspiration from Through the Looking Glass characters. But making those Lolita outfits were so much work, so I didn't really see a reason to put that much work into a collection that I really don't have a lot of inspiration to get into selling. As I've said before, I don't like retail, and my focus is really towards doing wardrobe for movies. So if a movie said to me, hey, you know, do you want to make this for our movie, I'd be like, sure, yeah, I do. But if it was just like to sell, I don't really want to, because that's a lot of work, and I don't know if anybody's gonna buy it. So I don't know, I need to make sure that there's some payoff at the end of the tunnel, because it is a lot of work and really expensive to make those outfits. So there'd have to be something sweet at the end of the tunnel in order for me to do it. Designing though is fine. I would totally design it. Designing cost me nothing. I just sketch them out. Last but not least, number 9. If you won the lottery, what would you do with the money? I'm actually super boring. If I won the lottery, I would pay off my mom and my brother's mortgages, and I would, basically I'd help my family however they needed it, and I would buy myself a nice place and a car with a chauffeur so I don't have to drive, and I would just take the rest and I'd leave it in the bank and I'd live off of the interest. You know, just go on vacations all the time and tour and take jobs because I want to do them, not because I have to do them, and just do my best to make a name for myself in the movie industry, and hopefully one day win an Oscar. That would be kind of sweet. So yeah, those are the answers to my questions. I hope you liked them, Sapphire Spire, and everybody else out there. So thanks a lot for watching, you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye!
I am a very stylish girl.